Empower your support team in Freshdesk with the full context and conversation history from GoTo. The following is an overview of the integration that exists between GoTo Connect and Freshdesk. It is available to customers who have the integrations license on their PBX. This can be seen in the home page of the admin portal under the Products section. First, let me describe the setup process. If you'd like to skip this, please forward ahead to the feature descriptions. Under the Integrations section of the admin portal, you will be able to find a list of available integrations. One of these will be Freshdesk. In the Account Information tab, you are going to be asked for the Freshdesk API key and the Freshdesk domain or helpdesk name. The API key is available in Freshdesk under the User Profile settings. You will find the helpdesk name or the domain in the URL. In my case, it is GoTo APAC. In the Workflows tab, there are at least 8 workflows which describe the integration features, some of which can be enabled here in the portal and others set up on the app individually for the user. I will describe each one of these, starting with the most important one, which is contact synchronization. This will import all your contacts from Freshdesk into GoTo. Having the contacts in GoTo means that users searching for a contact in the GoTo application will automatically find them as a shared contact, and incoming calls will be display the contact name alongside the caller's number. As an example, I have a contact here called Emily Garcia, and you can see that this particular contact has been pulled from Freshdesk. The Freshdesk logo next to the name indicates the source for that contact. I also have the same for another contact named Was Finlay, is also synchronized with Freshdesk. Some of the details that have been extracted for him include the job role, the phone number and email address, but could also include company name or account. The second workflow that I'm going to describe is Call Log. This workflow will record any call interaction that is associated with a contact as a new ticket in Freshdesk. It includes inbound, outbound, and missed calls associated with the contact. As an example, I have a number of contacts in Freshdesk, including one which we are already familiar with, Emily. Emily has had a number of interactions already, including a call that was made by Dobek as an outbound call. I can also show an example of an inbound call. And in this case, we have some additional information beyond call capture. Not only do I capture the time and date of the call, and the parties involved, but also I have this extra field referred to as a summary. For customers who have the advanced reporting license, the summary will be auto-generated using AI. In this instance, I have a summary of a call between Emily and Dobek, and it captures the scheduling of an appointment to discuss superannuation contributions. As an extra, you will note a link at the bottom. This points to the call record in the GoTo Analytics portal. Clicking on the link will take you to that particular record. Here, you will find the same summary we have seen in Freshdesk, but also, now you can gain access to the audio file and listen to the conversation, or read through the transcription. One other thing you'll notice in the Summary tab is the sentiment. Here the call was judged as positive. There are also topics listed. These topics are generated by AI based on the content of the conversation. Sentiment, topic capture, and flag identification require a contact center license. This information is also made visible in Freshdesk. Hence, if we open the Freshdesk record, you will find that the topics and sentiment are also written in the notes of the activity. We have now covered contact synchronization, call log, and call log with AI. The next workflow I'll describe is the voicemail transcript. This can be useful when the contact leaves a voicemail to one staff member, but is visible by others. Particularly if the matter is urgent but the original recipient is not available. The request can be found and acted upon by a colleague. Here I can see a voicemail left for an extension on one of the advertised numbers. The wider team can see the new ticket in Freshdesk identified as a voicemail. They can review the message as it has been transcribed from speech to text and act upon it. The next workflow I will describe is messaging history. By messaging, I mean SMS. New SMS messages received or created in GoTo can create new tickets in Freshdesk. Note: you need to have SMS enabled on your PBX on a valid text-enabled number. This can then be associated with a user or as part of a shared inbox. As an example, you can see a ticket identified as messaging history. This ticket is generated once a day that will include all the messages for a given contact. This approach reduces the number of tickets created, as the agent and the contact could be exchanging information a number of times, and you don't want a ticket every time a new message is sent in any given direction. Typically, when using tickets in Freshdesk, the inbox history is going to be more relevant. Here, conversations are going to be captured at the end of an engagement when the agent resolves the conversation. The next two workflows relate to contacts again, but deal with end-user efficiencies such as getting a screen pop of a contact in Freshdesk, or a click to call directly from Freshdesk. Wherever you have a call button for a contact, or a number that shows the phone icon when you hover over it, or even a hyperlink number in Freshdesk, you simply click and the GoTo application initiates a call to that number. The other efficiency relates to an inbound call and screen popping of Freshdesk. To enable this, we need to open the end-user GoTo application. Open the user settings page, and under calls, enable screen pop. Because we are already integrated, the integration slider can be selected to enabled. Note that I have selected for the screen pop to take place after I have answered the call. Now I'm going to bring up the Chrome browser so we can demonstrate the screen pop. I will initiate a call from Emily. As a result, we are going to see the Freshdesk contact launch in a new browser tab showing the contact details and any associated tickets. This concludes the demonstration on how you can boost productivity, simplify workflows, and know your customers better when integrating GoTo Connect with Freshdesk.